For so many years, I had all these one-day dreams. One day I'll post content. One day I'll do stand-up. One day I'll take the acting class. Whatever it is that you truly want to do, if it starts with one day, it's what I like to call a one-day dream. And the thing about one-day dreams is a lot of people never even get started. They never even take the first step. They look back at their lives and they regret not taking any risk for actually pursuing the things that they truly wanted to do. So how do you motivate yourself? How do you motivate yourself to actually get started, to actually be consistent, to actually follow through in turning the things you want to do into a reality? Well, I'll tell you what helped me. What helped me the most was thinking about what would happen if I sat around and I didn't do it for the next like 5-10 years. How would you feel? Because obviously right now you have this sense of wanting to do it, and maybe you feel a little regret that you haven't gotten started earlier. But how would you feel in 5 more years? Obviously that regret would grow even more, because if it's something you truly want to do, then you'll regret not doing it. You'll regret waiting around and feeling like you could have gotten started even earlier. So whatever it is, we can't change the past. You can't change the past. You can't go back and actually start, right? So what can you do to control the future? Well, you can get started today. And that mindset really changed my perspective, because a lot of times when people are thinking about getting started, they compare their current baseline to the negatives of getting started. They're like, oh, what if people will judge me? What if the videos aren't good? What if I get a negative comment? But what you have to do is you have to compare your regret of not getting started to these negative comments. So what's worse? Looking back at your life and thinking, man, I never really took any risks, I never even tried, or the negative comments, or the people judging you, or the video not performing. Which of these things is more important to you? That regret that you would feel at the end of your life, or 5 years from now, whatever, that constant regret, or a couple of negative comments, or a couple of people who don't like you anymore because you tried something new? What's more important to you? For me, it's making sure that I don't have that regret. It's making sure that I look back at my life and thinking, at least I tried. Because that's such a powerful mindset to have. Because if you could look back and have that conviction in your decisions, then you'll be proud of your decisions, because at least you're trying. It's such a powerful mindset to have, because so many people don't try. And the thing is, the nice thing about pursuing the things you truly want to do, yeah, of course it's uncomfortable at first. It's difficult at first. You get the negative comments, you don't see the traction that you want to. But the nice thing is, once you get past that, then you're just doing something that's really meaningful, and it feels like time is just passing by, and you're enjoying your life, because if it's something you truly want to do, then you will enjoy it. That's the reason you want to do it, right? So it's like, if you have this intrinsic motivation to make content, to take the acting class, to do something that's somewhat creative that you've always wanted to do, then just focus on the feeling of you enjoying doing it. Like for me, I make comedy skits. I've done stand-up before, right? And I don't think too much about like the results of it. Of course, I want to see the videos do well, but I don't think about like, oh, am I funny? Like, is this funny? I'm just thinking like, I like doing this, so I'm gonna do it. And if I do it long enough, I'll get pretty good at it. Same thing with like making these videos. It's like, I like recording these, and if I do it long enough, I will get good at making these videos. And hopefully these videos have been helpful right now. But you don't want to look back at your life and regret. You don't want to look back at your life and be like, oh man, I never got started, because time is passing. You're not the same person you are 5 years ago. No, you're somewhat of a different person, because time has passed. And the same thing will happen in another 5 years. You won't have the same level of regret. It will grow, because deep down you'll know that you could have gotten started today. So it's like, you don't want to wait around and wait for the perfect moment, or the perfect video idea, or when no one's going to judge you, because all of those things don't exist. There's no perfect video idea, there's no perfect moment, and there's always going to be someone who judges you. So don't let that hold you back from getting started, because that's part of the process. That's the price you have to pay to actually do this. But that price is also what makes this valuable, because how many people do you know want to be content creators, but they don't get started, they don't post any videos? The reason it's somewhat rare to do this is because there's a high price involved. And things with a high price often have a high value. I'll give you an example. Like a Lamborghini. If a Lamborghini was $5, everyone would have one, right? So it wouldn't be special. So same thing with like content creation. The fact that like so many people don't do it, but they want to, makes this somewhat unique, makes this somewhat rare, makes it somewhat valuable. And things like this that have a high price often have a high reward too. And the reward of being a content creator is you get to get your message across, you get to help people with your content. There's oftentimes money involved. You can make money from doing this. Like, there's so many benefits from just posting videos from your phone, just from like recording yourself. So if this is something you truly want to do, focus on those benefits and also focus on the regret that you would have if you didn't get started. And that should be what motivates you. That's what should be what stops you from overthinking, because time is passing and it's like you don't want to look back at your life and regret the things that you didn't do. So at least try like to pursue these things, because like we're all gonna die. So how you live your life is up to you. And if you truly want to make content, don't let people's opinions hold you back from doing that. And so many people do. So many people, they give up their dreams, their goals, the things that they truly want to do because of the opinions of others. But you can't let that hold you back. And of course it's going to be uncomfortable. Of course it's not going to be easy at first. You're doing something new. Anytime you do something new that's maybe outside of your character and you need to grow as a person, it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel like you're swimming upstream. But even though it won't be easy at first, I think it'll be worth it. Life's not easy, but it's worth it. Take care.